Hello everyone, my name is Kaomi, and today I'm going to be telling you all about the three things, not the three things, the three me's. So these are perspectives that we have in our minds that allow us to change and take control of our life. So right off the bat, I'm going to name them off. There's the three me's, also known as me, myself, and I. It's a very common expression. You hear me, myself, and I, all this stuff about it. But what it really means, it's kind of interesting that really means, because all three of those ideas are in our heads. We all have perspectives of those three things. So the I part of myself is called the audience, which is well, hold on, before I get onto the I myself. So another way of understanding what these things are, sorry, I got a little lost there for a second. There's the actor, the director, and the audience, which are also known as me, myself, and I. The me part of you, of who you are as a person, as you go about life, is called the actor, or they're the one they're the identity that contains labels. They say, I am this way, I have this, I do things, I like this, I don't like this, and that part of you is the one that you consciously live by naturally, if that makes sense. So that's the one who you are throughout the day without thinking about that. It's just the one who experiences things. The myself part, also known as the director part, is the one that tells the labels or comes up with it. Just like in a movie production or like a film, music theater, whatever, the director is the one who tells the actor how it is. So they say, like, this is the scenario, this is what's going on, this is who I need you to be, go. And the actor's like, okay, I am this, I am this, I am this, and then they do it. The biggest difference between the two is that the director usually has no they're biased to the information you tell them. So as the director, you yourself are telling yourself how to be, how to act, what you like, what you don't like. The actor's like, yes, that's me. And the reason that can get difficult is because oftentimes the director side of us is saying things like, okay, right now you are angry. You just got in a situation where somebody honked at you in the road. You're stop at, you're turning right, whatever. Something happened on the road, now you're mad, you're angry. That's the part you're going to play, right? In this scene, you're just mad. You're like, oh, everybody's out to get me. I hate driving. Getting in the way. You're just angry. And so the actor part is the one that actually goes through it, and the actor part's like, oh, you're right, I am mad. Oh my gosh, they honked at me. Getting all upset. And that's usually how we tell stories to ourselves. It often goes about in a negative way. We say, I'm experiencing this thing and it's bad. And so the actor's like, okay, playing the part of it being bad. The way we change that is by using the third part, which is the audience, or the I part. This is the impartial perspective. This is the one who, the audience usually in a production, they're the ones who will just sit there and watch. They'll be like, okay, so somebody honked, somebody's angry, that makes sense. This is the story that you see. They're disconnected from the emotion. Oftentimes audiences do feel the emotions of what's going on in the film or whatever, and that's what makes it so entertaining. But in real life, the audience is just the people viewing it, separate from everything that's going on. Sorry, my hands keep going out. I keep waving my arms. It's not really doing anything. So the audience is the one you need to pay attention to. How you get into the audience is you just step back. You acknowledge the situation as it is. So for me, for example, I'm sitting in a room recording. One thing I could be like is like, oh, I'm recording. Oops, there's a radio there. I'm recording this thing. It's amazing. The director will be like, okay, you're recording this thing, you're passionate, you're doing it. And the actor's like, okay, I'm doing it, I'm sharing all this information, it's so amazing. And the audience will be on the side sitting here, or maybe even on the other side of the camera. It's like, okay, So here's the information. Okay, makes sense. I see what you're trying to tell me. Okay, so that's how it's all put together. Is the audience steps away from the rest of the situation, just observes it as it is, and then from the audience you can change what the director tells the actor. You can say, okay, maybe I don't want to be angry. Maybe I'm a good driver. So the director puts together a new character. He's like, okay, actor, here's the new situation. You got honked at, but you know you're a good driver, so you're okay. You're fine. Everything's good. You're actually happy. You're like, okay, he was just helping me be aware of being safer on the road, or something like that. Or maybe I was paying too much attention to my phone and I didn't see the green light. Whatever. It's a common mistake. Everybody does it. Just scenarios like that. So basically the idea is the audience observes the situation, and then it goes to the director, who tells the actor, like, okay, here's how I want you to be, and then the actor goes and does it. And once you master this idea, this ability to control who you are being, how you are doing things, in this manner, using the three me's, you are suddenly able to control and handle every situation, because you're molding it to be what you want to be. And that's not to say that you have complete control of what everybody does. It just means that you have control over yourself and how you react to things, what things do to you. Once you have complete control of that, then oftentimes you'll find that you can step back, and things that might normally make you mad, that might rile you up or make you feel tired, depressed, whatever, and vice versa, things that make you happy, things that make you excited, you can change all of those things in your mind just by changing the role that you play as the actor. And so with all of that in mind, just keep in mind the three things, the three me's: the actor, the director, and the audience. And I guarantee you that once you are able to master this and the other perspectives that I talked about earlier, life will change. You'll be so aware of the things around you. You'll be able to take control of your own life, which is what I'm trying to do with these YouTube videos. I'm trying to help people to learn to take control of their life, because once you have control, then you can influence it on higher levels that most people are just not aware of yet. And once you can do that, then you can take life by the reins and literally say, I want it to be this way. You can have a good and joyful and peaceful and loving experience in this life. With that, I hope that this video helps you. I hope that it sparks your curiosity, makes you think, whoa, I want to know more, because that's the idea. But so with that, if you guys have any more comment or ideas about things you want to hear about regarding all the things I've talked about before, in past videos I've talked about the 3 states of being: your physical, mental, and spiritual state. I've talked about the 3 things that you're always controlled, no matter what are your thoughts, your actions, and what things mean to you. If you have any questions about those things, then I'd be happy to answer them. And I'd be happy to expound on this concept too. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And with that, I hope that you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week, good rest of whenever, how long it takes to get back to another video. So with that, see you guys later.